guys, Tanya here with Love My Home Designs, and I'm getting ready to package up a wreath and send it on to its new home. But I also wanted to just kind of cover real quick, when you unpackage your wreath from a box, sometimes what will happen through the shipping, and also because of trying to save on shipping, we try to get it in a small enough box, but so it doesn't cost as much to send, because shipping can be very expensive. So what I have come and run into with this particular wreath is I can fit the base in, but my bows on the sides, well, sometimes they were getting a little smushed up. And so what I wanted to do is just go ahead and show you that I'm going to go ahead and just fold it close like this one here. And as it goes into the box, it's going to end up kind of going up. So when the customer takes it out of her box, I want to show you just kind of what you can do when you take it out. Is all you have to do simply, and it doesn't, you can also do this just to freshen up your wreath at times, but definitely when you take it out from shipping, you just take your fingers and open up the loops, and you can just open it up like this. Just kind of run your hand through it, manipulate a little bit how you'd like. Let me get back here on the camera for you. This one's a flat one. If you notice, I'll just kind of open it up, just kind of fluff it up like that. Take the side ribbon sometimes to do it. If you'll see the center ribbon here, now it won't get quite as smushed, but you can always just run your finger over it, manipulate it, open up the loops, just kind of take your two, three fingers, and I just kind of do that, open it up. Now on these loops here, sometimes I'll be able to stuff tissue in them to help keep it, but you please remember to take the tissue out when you hang it. That's simply just for shipping and to keep it presentable to some degree. Okay, and then sometimes you'll have like the little tails here. You can just kind of curl them up a little if you'd like. Then on this situation here, I have, don't know if I can get this where you guys can see it. Okay, I'll go up front, up here. I have 3 ribbons in here, and throughout the shipping process sometimes, or even after you've hung for a while, they'll tend to maybe sometimes go together again like this. All you have to simply do is come up here and just separate them out. Just separate them out. And make them up just a little, you know, to your liking. The same with this bow here. I'll just kind of fluff it up a little more because it'll get smashed or whatever. Come over here and I'm going to separate. I don't know if you can, let me, oop, didn't know, the camera didn't move. I'll separate this out some more, okay? So when there's 3 ribbons, they're meant to be separated out. So in shipping and packing, sometimes they can get squished together. For lack of a better term, squished is a good one. Let me bring you down here. Let's see if I can show you on this end here. Now I have a dangling tail. And what will happen over the process of time is, let me move that back there. Over the process of time, the curl will probably fall out. If you notice, it can go straight like this. All you have to do is, I can do this, just make it a straight one again. Or what I simply do is I can just curl it. A light curl, kind of like a little ringlet, and it bounces right back. Okay, so this is just some ways to, when you get your wreaths, something from shipping, if they don't look quite as fluffy or whatever, you simply will have to manipulate. And over time, obviously, as it hangs, and especially on a door that opens up all the time, things will probably move. Just go through and just kind of refresh it up some. Just I'm constantly playing with the loops and the tails when I have it hanging and it's out of sight, out of mind. Okay, but I just kind of wanted to go over that real quick. Just something when you go to take it out of a box, you're thinking, oh, well, it doesn't look like it did when I purchased it. No, it's just a way to upkeep it and to make it look fresh again. Okay, and then as always, just remember elements have a lot to do with how long your wreath will last. I would, if this is going to hang on an outdoor, on a door outdoors, you probably won't last but 1 season. If it's an indoor one, obviously, if you package it up afterwards, store it away, you probably get another good couple seasons out of it. If you keep it in an climate controlled, and I would put a plastic bag over to keep from dust getting on it, and then you could have it again for the following year. But if it is going to hang in a window or hang on an outdoor with direct weather elements on it, chances are it might not look as fresh the second year long. Also keep in mind too, if you wanted to be able to see the sign better, you can always manipulate and move these around a little more. Again, in the shipping packaging situation, things will just kind of get smushed a little more. That's also done basically for shipping prices, because we've run into, if I went to a much larger box just to keep everything nice and unsmushed, it sometimes doubles the shipping price. So anyway, that's my tip for how to unpackage and to refluff your wreath. Thanks, guys.